What's going on, Sagittarius? We are going to go ahead and jump into your weekly reading here. It's going to be your reading from January 10th until the 16th. If you're newer to the channel, these are general readings, so be sure to check your Sun, Moon, Rising, and your Venus sign. Uh-oh, I already pulled a good card, Sagittarius. You got Fortune's Will, Luck, and Right Timing, so we'll see what this is about. You have this Mother Earth card as well. Fuck. And you have the energy is gaining momentum here. Yeah, I feel like your oracle cards are out the bag. I feel like there's something here that you're putting a lot of energy into, and I feel like it's almost like this some sort of opportunity, or there's something here that's kind of syncing up perfectly for you. So let's pull your spread here and let's see what's going on with you. You have the King of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, Four Swords here. Oh, wow, Sag. Interesting. Okay, so you have the King of Cups. It's kind of funny because I feel like this whole reading is like there's something that I feel like you're putting energy into. This could be some sort of new endeavor, something new that you're creating with this Ace of Pentacles. But it's like for some of you, it's like I kind of feel like you're waiting for the fruits to kind of bloom here. You're waiting for the flowers to bloom here. You're waiting for the work to kind of start to kind of all come together and start to sprout here. So that's kind of the energy that I'm getting right now, especially with this King of Cups. It's like whatever this is, I feel like you're very dedicated to. If you want to say loyal to, I just feel like you're dedicated to whatever this is. But it's like there's something that's definitely in the processes and it's in the works here. I feel like you're trying to grow something significantly. You have the Empress, Six of Wands, and the Four of Wands in your challenge position. So it's like it's already something here that's starting to kind of be created. I just don't think it's fully come together yet. But I feel like even with this Earth Star chakra, Mother Earth, I feel like it's telling you to realize that it's like the abundance that you want to create for yourself is definitely possible. We're gonna have to take a look, see how you get through your challenge, but there's something definitely here that I do feel like is growing and expanding. And like I said, you have this Fortune's Will, Luck, and Right Timing. So I do feel like there's something, divine timing. There's some divine timing going on, but I do feel like it's leading you to, a lot of luck here, a lot of good things. You have the Devil, the High Priestess, and you also have the Palace of Swords. And the Palace of Swords in this deck usually indicates, it's like, I feel like it's some sort of environment, or there's something here that you're learning or you're putting together here. And I feel like whatever this is, it's like you're taking the concepts of things and you're actually starting to ground these things into reality. The Devil card, High Priestess. I know the Devil card usually signifies toxic, and it can be that, but it also is ruled by Saturn, so it usually signifies like having to kind of stay on the strict and narrow and kind of be strict with, the work that you're putting into a situation to achieve the things that you want. And I kind of feel like that's what's going on here. Even with this Palace of Swords, I feel like it's telling you to learn as much as you can, or to discover as much as you can. And actually, the things that you're learning, the things that you're discovering here, is I feel like it's telling you to take those concepts and actually start to apply them. Because I feel like it's leading to, a lot of good things. In your outcome, you have the Five of Wands, the Three of Pentacles, and you have the Six of Pentacles here. It's like I do feel like you're getting what it is that you want, but with the Five of Wands, it does signify, some sort of challenges, obstacles. And I just feel like that's like the normal thing in life that we go through. Like if we're wanting to create something or put together something, or we're looking to do something, there's always some sort of hurdles or blockages or resistance. But I feel like it's telling you to keep putting in the work, to not give up with this Three of Pentacles. Keep perfecting what it is that you're doing. And I feel like with the Six of Pentacles, the universe is waiting to reward you here. So, Sag. Let's see here. Let's clarify your reading. I feel like you want something to be more fruitful. I mean, don't we all? But that's the Empress in your challenge position here. So let's see here. You have the Devil, Six of Cups, and the Sun card. Yeah, I kind of feel like you're just enjoying your time and just letting things kind of... I feel like you're in the present moment, and I feel like there's a need to stay in the present moment as well. Because whatever this is, I feel like it's on your mind a lot. I feel like it's something that you constantly think about with the Devil card and the King of Cups. But it's like whatever this is, it's like I feel like you're not letting the stress of anything kind of get in the way. I feel like you're like realizing that it's going to be a process here. How to get through your challenge, Two of Pentacles, Three of Swords, and you have the Knight of Pentacles. It's kind of strange because I feel like you may have to give up one thing to get another. or you may have to just Two of Pentacles and the Three of Swords together just usually signify like having to, maybe you're going back and forth with one thing or two things, and you're having to pick one. And I kind of feel like that's what it is. I feel like it's telling you to pick one, and then put all your energy into it. It's like sometimes we can like do a lot of things, or we have a lot of ideas, but it's like sometimes we have to narrow things down. And I kind of feel like it's one of those situations just where it's like you're narrowing it. There's a need to narrow things down, so that way you can actually build whatever this is. I already feel like you know that. It's like I feel like you're kind of going back and forth with what decision you want to make. So I feel like, you know, it's basically saying that to, you know, focus on one thing, or to pick which one you know is going to satisfy you. You have the Magician on the Devil card, the Judgment, and you have the High Priestess, or Nine of Swords. Yeah, like for some of you, it's like I feel like you could be really stressed out. Maybe there's a lot to do, there's a lot to learn, or there's just a lot to figure out in the situation. But the Judgment and the High Priestess is telling you to listen to your own internal compass of what it is that you're feeling called to do. Because I actually feel like the universe is kind of waiting for you. I feel like the universe is waiting for you so that way it can meet you halfway, or that way it can reward you here. But the Magician on the Devil is getting like I'm kind of getting an astrology in my head of Mercury conjunct Saturn, like taking, you know, if you're learning something or understanding something, or if you're processing something, or if you're trying to build something, I feel like it's telling you to, you know, start to really focus on what needs to be focused on. Because I feel like whatever this is has a lot of potential here. Let's take a look at this. Yeah, like I said, Temperance on the Five of Wands. There's usually like some clashes. You know, Temperance is taking what is useful, discarding what is not. So I feel like with this Temperance card, it's saying to be patient during the process. But I feel like it's like, you know what I'm kind of getting? You ever like, say, you know your headphones, right? Say you have headphones, right? And they get all tangled. Or if you have some wires and they get tangled, it's like, oh, I gotta untangle this shit. But the more like resistance you give it, it's like the harder it is. But the more you kind of just lightly, you know, untangle it, or you kind of just lightly go about it, you know, it's usually easier, right? So it's kind of like the energy that I'm getting here. Clarify this Three of Pentacles for Sagittarius. Yeah, Eight of Wands. I feel like there's success, there's a breakthrough, there's momentum being created here. So I feel like it's almost challenging you, though, which is a good thing, right? I feel like we all need challenges in life, right? Without challenges, no growth. And I feel like that's kind of the situation you're dealing with here, but I feel like it's leading you to a lot of success. Yeah, King of Pentacles on the Six of Pentacles, becoming the master of your material world, creating the abundance that you want, creating the things that you want, your work, you know, your work starting to prosper here. So I feel like you're creating something really solid, Sagittarius, and it's like this whole reading's pretty good. And there's an energy here. It's like the work that you're already putting into a situation, like the energy is gaining momentum here. I feel like the universe is wanting you to stay grounded, but also realize like you have everything available with this Mother Earth card. It's like sometimes we forget that there's a lot of resources that we can use through the internet, through books, through learning, through, you know, other avenues. But I feel like it's saying to trust that the abundance that you want to create is there and it's definitely possible. But I do feel like, you know, that Two of Pentacles, I feel like it's telling you to focus on one thing, because the Two of Pentacles is Jupiter and Capricorn, and that's why, and it's in fall position, right? Because Capricorn's the Saturn, you know, Saturn rules Capricorn, and it's the opposite of Jupiter. So it kind of forces you to kind of narrow down on things, or it kind of makes you have to put in more work, or it makes you focus more on what specifically you want to create, or what specifically you want to grow and expand. And I feel like with this Knight of Pentacles is telling you to take your time, but I do feel like it's almost like this going back and forth that you may have to make a decision about. But I feel like it's leading you to, I feel like whatever this has massive potential. The Judgment and the High Priestess is like, it's like how far can it really go? Well, it can go as far as you want it to go. But I do feel like it's like you're listening to that intuitive calling that you have and stepping into it. It's almost like I'm getting like divine purpose or divine will here. But yeah, I feel like with this Palace of Swords, I'm also getting this too. It's like the Palace of Swords does represent the mind and the stuff that you immerse yourself in regards to what it is that you're learning. I don't know why this is coming through. Maybe this will help some of you guys. It doesn't necessarily mean that you're learning something, but it could just be that you're trying to process something mentally. Like the Palace of Swords is telling you to educate yourself, or to look at things that will help you kind of get out of like a stressful energy that you could be in. Aries kind of had a similar reading. So I feel like that could be very beneficial for you. Because the High Priestess is just like, it's just potential, right? The Hierophant gives structure to the High Priestess. And the way it does that is like, well, it has to bring awareness to what it is that it's trying to manifest. And the Hierophant is kind of like a culmination of structure of the awareness that's brought to the situation. So it's like for some of you with this Palace of Swords, I feel like it's telling you to tap into what it is, like to go all in with what it is that you're doing here. Because I do feel like it's leading you to, you know, a lot of good things. You have the Fortune's Will, luck and right timing. So it's definitely divine timing going on for you, but I do feel like there's a lot of growth and expansion. King of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles, and getting better than that. So I feel like you're prospering here, Sagittarius. So that's what I got for you guys in your weekly reading. I appreciate you all for watching. I'm wishing you all the best for the week. If you like the video, don't forget to hit the thumbs up. It does help me in the channel. Also, feel free to subscribe if you haven't already. And be sure to also click the notification bell so that way you get notified whenever I upload your videos. But nonetheless, Sagittarius, I appreciate y'all for watching, and I will see y'all in the next one. Bye, y'all.